I'm finally checking out RAYE's debut album, but first I want to break down some facts about the singer, songwriter, performer. I think that's very important before we get into her body of work. So first of all, her name is Rachel Agatha Keane. She was born in Tooting, London, England. She's currently 27 years old. Her song Escapism actually became her first #1 hit in the UK singles charts. She's both a performer and a songwriter who had previously contributed to hits for artists like Beyonce and Little Mix, so some super heavy hitters right there. After 7 years at Polydor Records, where she was not allowed to release her debut studio album, RAYE went independent, which finally allowed her to release her long-awaited debut studio album, My 21st Century Blues, in 2023, which went on to receive a record-breaking 7 nominations at the 2024 Brit Awards, where she won 6 awards, including Album of the Year. Holy shit, let's go. So with these achievements, RAYE has proven herself to be a remarkable talent in the music industry, both as an artist and a songwriter. If you have not watched any videos on my channel, I just want to let you know that if there is any songs that I have heard by RAYE, I do still listen to them through while doing the actual albums. I want to be able to hear the artist's story the way they intend to tell it. That's usually what an album is. Usually it's a full story. There's a theme to it most of the time. So I like to get immersed in there and just try to figure out what's being said, what's going on, what's the themes, etc. So if you're first time here, please hit that subscribe button, and without further ado, get comfortable, relax, and let's check out RAYE's My 21st Century Blues. Finally. And thank you guys so much for being patient with me. I know it's been a long time that I've been promising this, so let's jump into it. Alright, first track on the album is Introduction.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for coming out tonight to the world famous 21st Century Blues Club. We've got a very special guest for you tonight coming on, all the way from London, England. You know the place. Little help from Mike Sabbath.
I'm already digging the vibes.
The Moon Girls.
Real setting the stage.
Ladies and gentlemen, give a warm Heartbreak welcome to the wonderful RAYE.
A warm Heartbreak welcome. Really setting the table here. It feels like we're dimming the candles, we're dimming the lights. We're about to watch a beautiful performance at like a supper club or something is what it feels like. It feels real, what, Sinatra-esque?
Hello, it's RAYE here. Please get nice and comfortable and lock your phones, because the story is about to begin.
You heard her.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna tell you about one of the many
Oscar-winning
men. Name
tears.
is irrelevant, height is irrelevant. He was a 1 out of 10. I wish that I knew it then. I'm still recovering. Truly invulnerable. I love a sentiment. Quickly I opened up. I learned my lesson then. Thought I was safe again. Thought he was innocent. I was so wrong. I can't deny I was stuck in a daze. Terrible phase. It was convincing though. Very believable. The role that you played. So I'll take this front row seat, and baby, you could go ahead, cry those Oscar-winning tears, popcorn and ice cream. Baby, you could go ahead, cry.
Love it.
Oscar-winning tears, baby.
So those of you that have already been on my channel, you know I have heard this song from her live performances. It's a beautiful song. I love the lyricism in it. I never realized a little double entendre there, popcorn and ice cream. She's a witty artist too, so I'm very much so looking forward to some very intelligent lyrics that might even go over my head. Most likely will.
Oh, what a tragedy. It didn't have to be. Look how you talk to me. Cursing and blasphemy. Cinematography. Get this on camera, please. Oh no, I'm gonna believe this. I can't deny I thought you were the man, but you were the plan. Fuck you like.
Sounds like a little whammy bar on the guitar.
Did it again. So I'll take this front row seat, and baby, me with the bullshit. I can see right through your tears, baby. 9 o'clock entertainment. Oh man, I wish I could take you. Sit down, no tissues, no string section, no tiny violin. For the last time, I'm your audience. I'll take this.
That was sweet. I like how the moment she's saying no string section, no tiny violin, it goes away. The tiny violin just like kind of sticks around there for a second and just fades out there. I like that touch.
And baby, you can go ahead and cry.
Woo!
Baby,
whoa.
Would you really go ahead and would you go ahead and just cry? Cry, 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 cry. Oscar, when it tears, baby.
Wow.
And after his Oscar-winning performance, I left the room and never saw him again.
Nice. We're starting off this album with, it sounds like a little bit of self-love there. She's saying she's not going to be dealing with that bullshit anymore. She's moving on to greener pastures. I will say, I haven't heard that song in the studio version. I've heard it probably 3 times now from live performances that I can think of. And it's such a beautiful song done live. It's such a big production too, with all that live music, all the live instrumentation, which is one reason that I've been so gravitated towards RAYE, is because I am just a sucker for live instrumentation. I love having a trumpet and a horn section and strings and pianos and all this other stuff also around just that beautiful vocal in RAYE. She has such a powerful vocal, but she's also very, very controlled, and she can hit every different tone and register that there is, it seems like. So very much so excited for this. The only song that I've actually heard as a studio version off of this album is Worth It. That's what really got me onto the RAYE train in the first place. When I first heard that song, I was like, okay, I have to find out who this is. You know, found the live performances on YouTube, blah, 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 and it's all history, and we're finally here.
After years and fears and smiling through my tears, all I ask of you is open your ears.
Next track, Hard Out of Here. Hard Out Here.
On my way, figured a way out. Pen is a gun, I'm finna spray now.
That was definitely a Red Hot Chili Peppers, give it away, give it away, give it away now. I'm away, figured a way out. I like that.
Tell them boys, feeling them boys, meet at a steakhouse. I've been a mess, I'm in a dress and I got my cakes out. Sleeping on her, sleeping on me, I'm in your face now. What you know about hustling as a young girl in the dungeons? What you know about making amends with the devils in your face, you must pretend. CRO, I'm from the ends, but I'm an actor. Smile on your face, all of the pricks, all of the wankers. I like to chill, smoke it away, manage my anger. What you know about systems, about drug drinks, fucking nearly dying from addiction.
Choo.
I wonder why I'm Christian. Without the Lord, I take my life all the times I've been a victim.
Damn.
Maybe I bounce back.
Damn.
Maybe I bounce back.
Wow, I was not expecting this. It has a little bit of a hip hop tone to it, doesn't it? Who's producing this? Mike Sabbath, composer Brandon Colbeen, and RAYE, obviously. But I like hearing her rap a little bit. It's a little bit different than what I've heard.
White men CEOs, fuck your privilege. Get your pink chubby hands off my mouth. Fuck you think this is. I told my lawyer stand by. There is no wrath like a woman scorned. Now I bet you wish. Baby I bounce, baby I bounce, baby I bounce back. Devil's a lie, I'm the guy. Call me the Conrad. I've been too nice, triple the price, pay me the whole bag.
Ooh, yeah.
Motherfuckers cheating on me. I'm a whack, never again. Top of the dead, top of the dead, top of the dead to you. LPs full of the shit, I'm gonna say to you. See how I flow when I'm in pain, I'm gonna pray for you. Then I'ma air for you, and it's a shame for you, shame for you.
such a good director. She's very strong in her faith is what I'm getting.
You wasn't trying, you were sitting on diamonds. You gon' have to see me now, I'm shining. Hyped up, blinded, very fucking frightening. All these lies, now I see it so clear. But girls like me from the bottom of the sea believe that it's always been hard out.
Oh, come on. The emotion she's setting for this song just feels perfect for her. It feels like she's been done dirty. She's been wronged so many times by these executives, specifically these white executives that are putting their pink, thick hands over her. She said sausage-leak fingers over her mouth. Basically saying that she's been shut up for the past decade. She's been just made to write songs for people, take whatever they're willing to pay her, and be happy about it and go on. Well, she's proclaiming her self-love in this song, talking about she's gonna triple that price now. She's not gonna let you all walk over her. No weapon formed against me shall ever prosper. Right there says it all. Feels like John Bellion, like this kind of production. Feels like a John Bellion production, which I like. Next song, Black Mascara.
Once you see my black mascara run from you into my mama's hands, you selfish man, you understand what you. Once you see my slick eyeliner blend into my black designer bags under my eyes, oh how you try to understand what you done to me, what you done to me, what you done to me, you done to me, you done.
These last two tracks have been like a dark feeling. Her music just feels so epic to me. Like I feel like I could see her riding on horseback throughout like medieval times with a flowy dress, just singing "You're done to me" the whole time. I don't know. Everything feels so big and important. Ooh. Oh, that feels good.
Sipped on the bottle serious. Tell them hoes to be minding their business. Heart broke, but I'm still looking like millions. 6 shots down, so I can't feel this. Talking my ear off, cocaine. Got a bitch gassed up, propane. Now I can't come down, or it pours, or underneath my eyes, how it rains. There's clouds up high, but the stars on the ceiling of the Royce. I hear this pain drown every other noise. You talk to me dumb, that you didn't have a choice. I'm here now, fucked up, thinking there's a why. I'm out here sinking in these dark nights. Oh, yeah.
God. Just give me permanent stank face. Oh! I'm saving this. It's giving me Sandstorm Darude vibes. House music, right? We're only on like the 4th track, and this is just sonically is a masterpiece. I hope you all have listened to this album with some like really good quality headphones, because there's so much production in there. I don't even know what's going on yet, but my goodness, I feel like she must have been surrounded by some really shitty people from what it sounds like. These people just don't care. They don't seem to try to understand what's going on with her. They just like use her, is what it seems to be, is what I'm getting so far from the theme. Like she's been used. Next track is Escapism. This song has damn near 1 billion streams. This apparently is a song that took her to the level she is now. Really put her on the radar. For me, it was worth it, but Escapism, I've also heard this through a few live performances, and it is a banger. So let's hear the studio album version. Come on. I saved that last track, by the way.
Dripping on him. I met him at the bar, I was 12 or something. I ordered 2 more wines, cause tonight I want him. A little context if you care to listen. I find myself in a shit position. The man that I love sat me down last night, and he told me that it's over, done decision. I don't wanna feel how my heart is ripping. In fact, I don't wanna feel, so I stick to sipping. And I'm out on the town with a simple mission. In my little black dress, and the shit is sitting. Just a heartbroken bitch, high heels, 6-inch in the back of the nightclub, sipping champagne. I don't trust any of these bitches I'm with. In the back of the taxi, sniffing cocaine. Drunk calls, drunk texts, drunk tears, drunk sex. I was looking for a man who was on the same page. Back to the intro, back to the bar, to the Bentley, to the hotel, to my own wake.
Life is a circle. So she started the escapism, which is, you know, doing drugs, going out to the club, looking sexy, trying to basically distract yourself from feeling the feelings that you go through of a breakup or anything that's tough. We run straight to the bottle, run straight to the joint. We run straight to like sex or whatever it is to try to get over the thing that really broke our heart, instead of actually looking at that thing straight on and dealing with it. But this is part of life. It's real. It's relevant. We're not robots. I think all of us have been here.
Have mercy on me, take this pain away. You're asking me my symptoms, doctor, I don't wanna feel. Took this joint, how I'm blowing this steam. Back to my ways like 2019. 24 hours since my ex did dead. I got a new man on me, it's about to get sweaty. Last night really was the cherry on the cake. Been some dark days lately and I'm finding it crippling. Excuse my state, I'm as high as your hopes that you'll make it to my bed. Get me hot and sizzling. If I take a step back to see the glass half full, at least it's the Prada 2-piece that I'm tripping in. And I'm already acting like a dick, not me. So you might as well stick it. Just a heartbroken bitch, high heels, 6-inch in the back of the nightclub, sipping champagne. I don't trust any of these bitches I'm with. In the back of the taxi, sniffing cocaine. Drunk calls, drunk texts, drunk tears, drunk sex. I was looking for a man who was on the same page. Back to the intro, back to the bar, to the Bentley, to the hotel, to my old way. 'Cause I don't wanna feel how I did last night. I don't wanna feel how I did last night. Anything, please. Have mercy on me.
I love her accent.
You're asking me my symptoms, doctor, I don't wanna feel.
Why? Yes, I don't wanna feel like I felt last night.
Real.
I don't wanna feel like I felt last night. was naked when I came. Out of reach, out of touch, too numb, I don't feel no way. So stuck, so what? Street small, but it go both ways. So, you're one, it should never escape. Sunset in the
Lost, give me
rain.
my symptoms, doctor. I don't wanna feel. I don't wanna feel.
Real, man. Just a real song.
I don't wanna feel.
I see why it has 800 million streams.
Please, doctor, have mercy on me. Yes, give me my symptoms, doctor. I don't wanna feel.
The rain pouring, the strings pulling our heart apart. Come on. What a banger. I have to save this.
Lipstick smudged like Modena. I don't know where the fuck I am or who's driving the fucking car. Speeding down the highway, sipping. Mixing pills at the liquor car, fuck these fins. I left everyone I love on red. Spilling secrets to the stranger in my bed. I remember nothing, so there's nothing to regret. Other than this 4/4 kick drum pounding in my head.
Ooh. Wow. What a song that is. I never have gotten to, read the lyrics through while listening to that, but man, that's heavy. That is like relevant. That resonates with so many of us. I mean, how many of us have gone through heartbreak or will go through heartbreak? It's just something that's so natural to us humans. I mean, we look for, we search for, we try to find love, we try to hold it, we try to harness it, but you get your heart broken sometimes. Sometimes things don't work out, and then you go through these moments where, heartbreak really is the hardest pain. If you've never felt it, if you do feel it one day, I promise you, it's tough, right? It's really hard. It feels like you're dying at times. It feels like you're not gonna make it, but you do. You give it time, and you work it out, and you work on the things that maybe were holding you back in the first place, and you get better and better. But yeah, heartbreak is one of those things that it happens. Some we're not always on the same page. Something might have happened in a relationship, whatever, but man, doing pills and coke and just drowning yourself and making yourself really a different person than you really are, and just escaping from the reality of what's going on in your life, it doesn't work out. And I'm pretty sure Ray's even aware of that as well. So she's aware of like the cycles that it causes, and how she's just continuing the cycle of abuse and not really taking care of herself. And I mean, kind of says it at the end there, where she says, like, I remember nothing, so there's nothing to regret other than this 4/4 kick drum pounded in my head. So yeah, I mean, it's heavy, it's deep, but it resonates, it's relevant, and I think that's why it's such a massive hit right there. Such a damn good song. Next track, Mary Jane. I'm assuming this is about the cannabis. Oof. Before we get going, I just gotta say again, the instruments on this album are just phenomenal. So everyone involved, the composers and whatnot, like, round of applause. Y'all are killing it so far. I'm loving all the different tones. I love the different tunes of the guitars. I'm loving the pianos and strings.
Mary Jane, sweet, sweet Mary Jane. When you touch my mouth, I levitate. You take these bitter thoughts in my brain and let them fall like summer rain. Sweet
Nice.
Mary Jane.
I love that. You take these bitter thoughts in my brain and let them fall like summer rain.
Codeine, silent, marvelous codeine.
Marvelous.
How I've been clean. Ooh, you hold me better than any man did. And I was like you since codeine.
Interesting. I gotta say, as someone that, as an athlete, and I've broken multiple bones and have had to be on codeine or Vicodin, whatever, it's not fun. I know everyone has different reactions to it, but for me, it made me way too emotional, like sad emotional. I didn't feel like I was getting a warm hug from anybody. I felt like everything was ending. But hey, everyone has different reactions. Now, Mary Jane, that's a warm hug. She's about to go through all the substances.
Red wine.
Love it.
You always gave me the best advice. Give me courage to call the man who makes me cry. And I bought 3 bottles 'cause I tend
That guitar, man.
to dry. Oh, how we've danced tonight. Red wine. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Sweet, sweet Mary Jane, yeah. And
It's so simple, right? Like that little guitar in the back. I mean, there's some thudding, drumming, and then just Ray's voice. Her voice itself is an instrument, and I mean, she can hit so many different like notes. I've noticed it's insane. She's one of them ones, huh? Vocalist wise, I can tell.
when I met you, we'd had quite
Especially through those live performances.
You showed me love so pure, so strong. Then left me in bed so alone. You're a stone cold bitch in the morning, aren't you? Aren't
That's
you,
how I felt about
Mandy?
codeine.
Sweet, sweet, sweet. Sweet, sweet Mary Jane.
So escapism going into Mary Jane. We're talking about some more substances here, basically to numb you, basically to just get out of that hurt that she was going through and to numb herself and just deal with the day and move on is what it seems like. But hey, we know substance abuse, it only goes one way, and it's not good. So if you're going through that yourself, I'm praying for you. I hope you get the help you need. But trust me, this is not the way you want to go. You want to face those feelings on head first. But hey, I know everyone's different. Everyone's got to figure out their life their own way. So I'm not going to tread on your freedoms or whatever, or like get in your way of whatever you want to do. But I mean, listen to her. She sounds depressed. She sounds extremely sad. So it's not somewhere you want to be. I think she knows. Like though she's saying codeine can kill any pain and that it's a warm hug and blah blah blah, she knows that it's taking away her other emotions and making her less of a human. It really does take away your identity. Next song, The Thrill Is Gone.
My boy ain't my boy, but I call him that cause it feels better. Court case last Monday, but he bust trials, so I feel better. Painkillers and codeine, I got stomach cramps under my sweater. Dark words from his dark mind, now there's dark stains under my eyes. I'm scared when I look at him, and I don't know why I'm surprised.
Come on.
Sheets and I'm crying in them, and I'm staying here when I should go. I'm scared if I leave now, I'll never come back, so I sip slow. Say something nice to me, say something nice to me. I know that I agree. You get so mad if I disagree. So he invited me to
You can 100% tell she's a writer at heart because, I mean, there's no empty words, there's no empty sentences. Like, they all make sense. They're all forming a story, and that's where you can tell it's just not empty. It's not just rhyming words with words. Like, it's witty and intelligent, and I fucking love it, man. This girl is special. Woman. I don't know enough about astrology to know what that means. Oh.
I can't sleep in the same bed as you. Something just doesn't feel right. When you fall asleep, I leave the room as you're closing your eyes. I shut the door behind me quickly as I get in my car. But then the second I leave you, I wish I was late. Say something nice to me. Say something nice to me. Say something nice to me, please.
Ooh. I like that switch. Come on. The beat transitions on this are phenomenal. I love that. It's because we're going from like sad to happy to sad to happy. I love it. I just feel like her music's so real, right? It just feels so relevant. I'm loving this energy. She's incorporating like swing with pop. That bass is getting it. Wow. I'm definitely saving that song. That one felt freaking fantastic. I love the way it was just jumping around that bass. You guys that have watched my channel know I'm a sucker for the bass. I love me some funk, and that was like swing with jazz and pop all mixed together with some funk involved. It just felt so damn good. Needed that. Next song, Ice Cream Man. Might have heard this on a live performance. The name sounds familiar.
So this producer hit me up on the DM. He told me, hey, I really like what you are doing. He told me, come round to the studio, let's cook it. He told me, come to catch a vibe and make some music. But when I got there, should've heard what he was saying. Trying to touch me, trying to fuck me, I'm not playing.
Fucking dirty ass dogs, man. The story, a tale as old as time from, I mean, before, who even knows what was happening before Harvey Weinstein? Like, you know, how many of them nasty producers in the movie world alone were just like doing whatever they could to get these women or whoever they wanted into their offices and alone, and then doing this shit. It makes me fucking sick, man. I hate when people just can't have integrity. Like, be yourself 100% of the time. That instantly just pissed me off. I'm sorry. I hate when people are like that. It disgusts me.
Left that place as soon as I walked in it.
Sorry, Ray.
Goddamn dare you do that to me, really? Coming like the ice cream man, till I felt his ice cold hands. And how I paid a price now. Damn, goddamn, no, goddamn. Everything you did, it left me in a ruin. And no, I didn't say a word, I guess that proves it. I'm a woman. Oh, yes.
It breaks my fucking heart.
'Cause I'm a woman. I'm a very fucking brave, strong woman. And I'll be damned if I let a man ruin.
Yeah.
How I walk, how I talk, how I do it. Man, I've been broken for a moment, I've been doing it. It's even harder to be brave alone. Was a girl, now I'm grown, I'm a woman. A very fucking strong woman. And I was 7, was 21, was 17, and was 11. It took a while to understand what my consent means. If I was ruthless, they'd be in the penitentiary. But all the stress of being honest wouldn't help me. I pushed it down, but it was living in me rent-free. And then I fell into some things that weren't healthy. A place where no one heard me, asking them to help me. Coming like the ice cream man, till I felt his ice cold hands. And how I paid a price now, damn, goddamn. Everything he did, it left me in a ruin. And no, I didn't say a word, I guess that proves it. I'm a woman.
So the ice cream man is supposed to be someone that's coming down your street with that jingly ass tune that, you know, you're expecting them to be this kind person with integrity, with morals and whatever, and then boom, they hit her with like trying to fuck them, trying to kiss her, trying to do this, trying to do that. And that just sounds like one isolated incident, but there's also other incidents. It sounds like where when she was younger and men were doing stuff to her, she said that she could put them in the penitentiary, but she didn't. She compressed it, she suppressed it, she dealt with it. That probably formed a lot of internal issues, I would only imagine. Man, the fucking people are just like shitty, man. There's so many bad actors out here, like people that are just trying to like take advantage of you at all times, and it's sickening. And I can only imagine it's times 10 for women, just because like the men are always trying to get in their pants or whatever. Like, I don't know what women are trying to get from men to do it the other way. I'm sure there's plenty of things, but in history, men are known to be more perverse and to be more like, just like, what am I trying to think? Abusive, I guess. Abusive. Uncomfortable truths, y'all.
Brave, strong woman, and I'll be damned if I let a man ruin.
Fuck you.
How I walk, how I talk, how I do it. Man, I've been broken for a moment, I've been doing it. It's even harder to be brave alone. I was a girl, now I'm grown, I'm a woman. Very fucking strong woman. I wish I could say how I feel, how I felt, and explain why I'm silently blaming myself. 'Cause I put on these faces pretending I'm fine. Then I go to the bathroom and I press rewind in my head. Always going round and round in my head. Your fingerprints stuck a stain on my skin. You made me frame myself for your sin. You pathetic dead excuse of a man.
Man. Strong. I'm getting emotional because I'm just thinking of like all of the strong women that I know, like especially, I mean, I was raised by a single mother. My mom, the strongest woman I know, like she's always putting people before herself, but also like I watched this shit happen to her too. I watched people take advantage of her. I watched people just use her. I watched like simply just going to get like your car fixed at a mechanic shop and just seeing the way the men would talk to her there, like just shitty. So it's bringing these emotions through me because I'm just thinking of like all the times like my mom having to go through this stuff and dealing with ice cream men, and it's just bringing it up through me, and I hate that. It's just a reality of this world that we don't treat our women the way we should. They have to be brave and strong and courageous all the time because of men. Man. This is a good thing though. I'm happy Rays make me feel things like.
And I'll be damned if I let a man ruin. fucking brave, strong woman. Yeah.
I love when an artist can make me feel things. Like that's like the point of music. I mean, they put something out, you react to it, it resonates with you or it doesn't resonate with you. That song right there, Ice Cream Man, absolutely resonated with me, but in a good way, because it makes you realize that, you know, there people are not alone out there. There's so many people that are dealing with the same problems, and when you have a song that can touch on topics like that, and maybe it's something you don't know how to deal with yourself, but seeing someone or hearing someone sing about the topics you might be going through too, it just helps to know that you're not alone in that. But yeah, it just really resonated with me as someone that was raised by a single mother and my grandmother as well. Just it's an uncomfortable truth that women do have it a lot harder in this world than men do, basically just because of the physical dominance that men have. They think they can do whatever the hell they want, because, you know, you can just beat someone up, you can just abuse someone, you can just attack someone and get your way, unless, you know, you get caught criminally or something. So it's tough, man, and it makes me just really empathize with women and what y'all go through on a damn day-to-day basis. It sucks, but again, like, it's just a great testament to an artist to make me feel the way I'm feeling, to make me to evoke emotions, to make me like just not be a robot again, is what I'm getting. Next track, Flip a Switch.
What stupid girls do.
This is composed and produced by
Days away in his arms I invest.
Rachel Keane.
He won't take my heart, but he'll take off my dress. Excuses rehearsed. I am blue, I am red. Fuck looking for love. I'ma stay
Man, she's been around some.
Bitches do best. Flip a switch on a brick and
She's been dating some fuck boys.
Tell him I'm dead if he calling me. Flip a switch on a prick and a very sound bitch. Do you cross that line? Black heels, black shades, that my energy. Tell him I'm dead if he calling me. You're very silly man. Block, mute, chat, new ID in the sack, new dicks on tap. Got best case, worst case plan of attack. Got bitches if they see in the street are getting slapped. Don't threaten me or talk to me ever like that. I got brothers in the ends, I'll pull up right now. You don't even wanna see the way I pull up right now. Black dress and my neck bust down. Now I flip a switch on a prick and I come alive in the night time in the club sipping Hennessy and tell him I'm dead if he calling me. Flip a switch on a prick and I a very sound bitch. Do you cross that line? Black heels, black shades, that my energy. Tell him I'm dead if he calling me.
It's like Black Forces, Black Air Force One energy.
Text back fast and I would tell you kiss my ass. I know you wish that you could. Since the fuckery from my past, I tend to move on quick. I tend to move on good.
I like that. So see that, since the fuckery from my past, I tend to move on quick. So the dude was trying to hit or whatever, or let's see, hit a ting I used to link who always texts back fast, and I would tell you kiss my ass. I know you wish that you could. Since the fuckery from my past, I tend to move on quick. I tend to move on good. So she's learned from the past. She's learned to love herself and treat herself well. I like that. I like that little arc.
And who was sleeping underneath me said I couldn't live without you when I love you. But I lied and you shouldn't ever leave me. 24 hours in the bed and believe me, it's about to get freaky. Only get to see me when you see me on a phone screen. G, you no longer know me. I no longer want you. You may never hold me. Flip a switch on a brick and I come alive in the night time in the club sipping Hennessy. Tell him I'm dead if he calling me. Flip a switch on a brick and I a very sound bitch. She's what's that line? Black heels, black shades, that my energy. Tell him I'm dead if he calling me.
Sounds like a
just had to flip the switch on you.
Alright, so it looks like we're getting a little bit of a story arc here where the beginning was just like her not getting treated well, her getting kind of pushed aside by executives and boyfriends and whatnot, and now she's learned her lesson and she's figured out that she doesn't have to deal with these motherfuckers and that she can just move on and press go and keep going on and not deal with them. So I like it. I like that we're now starting to deal with her self-love arc. I like it. Next track, Body Dysmorphia. I have heard this track live. I do absolutely love the message. Let's hear it in the studio version.
I let my fingers pinch my skin. I'm so hungry, I can't sleep. But I know if I eat, then I'll be in the bathroom on my knees. I hate the way my face is square. I hate my arms inside these sleeves. This hourglass we all desire. I wear 3 corsets underneath. XL t-shirts, baggy jeans, so I don't have to stress about it. Marijuana every day, so I cannot obsess about it. How can I expect you to romance me, touch my body, baby? I don't even want to take it off for you, so turn away. I don't really like nobody, but knowing it's my only body, I should probably call somebody. I should really show you how I feel inside. Matter of fact, I'm glad you called me. I've been hiding up, been hungry. I hug my knees, I squeeze my waist. There's so much that I want to change. Lately I've been thinking about the ways to rearrange my brains. I wanna cut pieces off. Looking in my mirror, want to take a pair of scissors. Sadly, dear, I wanna cut pieces off. Lately I've been so depressed about it. No one sees what I can't see, and I'm so fucking scared about it. How can I?
That's the whole point right there. Body dysmorphia. No one sees what I can see, and I'm so fucking scared about it. Like, you look into the mirror and you see all the negatives that you could possibly see, even though there's so many people out there that may see you as beautiful, as in shape, or whatever it may be. Maybe your face is the face they wish they had. Maybe your butt's the butt they wish that they had, but you don't see it. All you see is bad. I need to change this. I need to change that. We all go through that, and I can tell you, even like the hottest woman in the world, I bet you Halle Berry, Beyonce, I bet you they've all experienced it as well. So for her to talk about this again, I have so much respect for RAYE, because she's talking about real topics and she's giving like her stream of consciousness, which helps everybody. It helps the average person, helps every single person in the world, because we are all dealing with the same things in certain ways.
It's my only body. I should probably call somebody. I should really show you how I'm feeling inside. Matter of fact, I'm glad you called me. I've been hiding up, just sitting hungry.
I've been hiding.
I think when I grow older, I'm going to get a nose job. I have a bump in my nose and it's ugly. When I grow up, I want to be skinny but with an hourglass figure. I hope I'll be pretty when I grow up, or I think I'll be sad.
Oh. And it sucks because we put so much value onto looks, onto superficial things like clothing and body shape and whatever, instead of the content of our character. Trying to not focus on, beauty as much these days, but it's part of life, and it's something we have to deal with. It's something that, it's probably the most insecure thing that people deal with. Me, it's usually my voice. I'm not a fan of my voice, so there's some voice dysmorphia, I guess, because I've been told people like my voice, and to me that's just weird. So I feel that way. But yeah, I mean, it's just a real song. RAYE, she's talking about real topics, and it's something that as a society I just wish that we could figure out how to put value in other things like intelligence, or writing, or I don't know, something different. But hey, the first thing we see is what people look like. You don't talk to someone first, you're seeing them first with your eyes, and that's just how it goes. It's your first impression. It's your brain already making up scenarios and characteristics of the person just from how they look. And I hate that, but what are you supposed to do about it? There's nothing really to do except for finding a way to love yourself. And I think that's part of the message of that song is there's always going to be something that you want to change. There's always going to be something that's wrong about you in your own mind, but you have to find a way to love yourself, because at the end of the day, you are going to be there for yourself. So love yourself. Next track, Environmental Anxiety.
How did you ever think? How did you ever think it wasn't bound to happen? You poison the waterfalls, set fire to our rivers of hope. The end of us all, well, it was always bound to happen.
The river in my town literally set on fire back in the 70s or whatever, so that, just seeing that is crazy. And also another river from where I'm from, you're not even allowed to fish out of it. The fish are so diseased from all the litter and the toxins that people have just thrown into it because they're pieces of shit that you can't even fish in anymore. It's so disgusting, it's so toxic, and we've been trying to clean it up for the past 20 years, but you can't. It's so gross. Hopefully one day. I doubt it, but oh man, this is already resonating with me. Little drummer bass.
She hates her life, she hates herself, and she's 12 years old. These social apps are now our closest dopamine from likes and shares, and we find peace from drugs and sex and prescription anxiety, man. Truth them to the rug, feed us plastic gym.
Mike Sabbath, okay.
Motivation robots will take all our jobs. How did we ever think? How did we ever think it wasn't bound to happen?
This is so damn true, man. I mean, listen to all this. Boris Johnson sniffing coke. I'm pretty sure that's British, or was England's prime minister. I'm not sure who is now or if he still is. That dude's a clown. I think he was the English version of Trump. But anyways, all the children are depressed, 100%. Not the future we had hoped. Little girls unsafe at home because people are breaking and being disgusting. She's scrolling up and down her phone. She hates her life. She hates herself. Yep, everyone is just we are under a spell from our phones. And she's 12 years old. These social apps are now our god, since dopamine from likes and shares. Yep, and then you start hearing the like sound. You hear the phone ringing on the production mic. Sabbath, you genius. Then we find peace from drugs and sex and prescription anxiety meds. I mean, Big Pharma is running the fucking world, that and the military-industrial complex. So she's right about that. Sweep the truth under the rug, feed us plastic GMO crops. Yep, we have plastic in our testicles because we are constantly eating foods with plastics with tiny microplastics in them. We don't need self-motivation. Robots will take all our jobs. Yes, artificial intelligence is here and it's getting stronger and more powerful than ever. Robots, I mean, just go look at any modern factory now and see how shit's done. I mean, it's usually a human that's controlling a robot. So how did we ever think it wasn't bound to happen? I think we knew this was going to happen. I mean, I think about all the sci-fi movies, all the headlines that are terrifying that we've seen the last 20, 30 years. We knew this was going to happen. We tried to warn, but we don't care as humans until the problem's right in front of us, until it's too late or until it's too far in. Just like how we fucked up the internet with advertising money. The internet would have been fantastic if we didn't give people incentives to be the dumbest they can possibly be to get as many views as they possibly can, to then monetize to get advertisement money. Ugh, yeah, Ray, I hear you, girl. We are stuck in this just like disgusting version of the algorithm that we need to like try to get out of, but it almost seems like it's too late. I have that environmental anxiety too, Ray. Nothing. Some of us try.
Did you ever think, why is a drunk man drunk? The system fails, 2 kids in jail, and the rich get rich and the rest get sung. Classist, sexist, racist, ableist, fascist, ageist, homophobic.
I love her.
Fucked our futures and they think we haven't noticed.
I love her.
Spills, melting ice and methane gas, toxic waste and plastic fish. We're digging holes to hide our trash. Weeks in all our songs, but we drew borders across our lands. 1,000 years we've been at war. When the planet is dead, we will all hold hands. How did we ever think?
Saving this song. This needs to be listened to by everybody. Siren. Ring the alarm.
Attention citizens, please evacuate the country in an orderly fashion and leave behind any personal belongings that you don't need.
What an incredible song. I mean, the substance to it is fantastic. The thing that sucks is that I know that this is not going to be the biggest track on the album, right? Like, it's not sexy. It doesn't have something to do with relationships or, sex or drugs, really. I mean, there's a little bit of drug use in there just to basically numb ourselves and not think about what's going on, but this is a song where, like, even if Beyonce was to make this song, it wouldn't be the biggest song on the album because people just don't care about this stuff, but I wish they did. This is something right here where she's using her platform, she's using her voice to talk about this stuff. I mean, she's standing up against CEOs, she's standing up against Big Pharma and who else, like all like forest burning. So we're talking about the the Amazon forest that is continually getting chopped down for all these oils and whatever else, but it's taking away environments from the animals there and blah blah blah. So she's talking about these things, but unfortunately, these kind of songs are never gonna be the biggest on an album. People just don't care, and it's even in the track. It's even talked about how we don't care until it's too late, until it's just too far gone, until the fire is in our backyard. We do not care. That's just how human nature is, and that's just how it's gonna go. It seems like until it's like we are just like. As a whole, as mankind as a whole, we are just procrastinators to the T. It's terrible. But what a damn good song. Next track, 5 Star Hotels, featuring Mahalia. I haven't heard her in a while. Guitar work on this album is fantastic. I know that's simple, but I like it.
I think you should take a break. Get on a plane. Call it the sweetest escape. I wanna go, I wanna feel your body. People gon' talk, like it or not, so maybe don't tell nobody. And I know I've been distant, I've been seeing other guys. You've been kissing other bitches. I think you should come and visit. I got someone else who isn't. You pulling up in a minute. Yeah. Don't you know what you're missing in the 5-star high hotel in Mauritius? I think I know
Dark,
what you're missing
sexy.
in the 5-star high hotel in Mauritius. Cause she gon' hide it. Sick of drunk darling, come to my hotel, baby, don't fight it. Just wanna hang on your neck like a diamond.
Hey.
Look at that timing. I get it in a fine dining. I'ma take pop, I will end up buying it. 5-star telly, be a bad bitch riding. I'm on the road, took the bands down to the coast. I'm tryna drink, I'm tryna smoke, set it on fire. Took a toke of that. Clear in my mind, if you were mine, you would be here, we would be.
She's so cool.
We would be high on that. And I know I've been distant, you've been loving other girls. I won't tell you who I'm kissing, yeah.
The dog barking in the back.
I got one fine piece of man standing in position, oh baby. Don't you know what you're missing in the 5-star high hotel in Mauritius? Think I know what you're missing in the 5-star high hotel in Mauritius.
It feels dark, it feels sexy, it feels like it shouldn't be happening, right? It almost feels like a sneaky link in a way. Like, it feels like there's some passion there that they haven't addressed yet and that they're going to address. But I just gotta say, this whole album, it feels like it can be performed live very well, especially with her voice, especially with the instruments being used. Like, it's not overproduced, you know? It's not, there's not a bunch of random samples in there or whatnot. There's real instruments being played. Most of the samples are like ad-libs, like the dog barking in the back on this song. But, and that does remind me, I think there's what, the Oscar-winning Tears at Royal Albert Hall, or maybe, I think that's what it's called, right? My Oscar, yeah. Or no, is My 21st Century Blues at Royal Albert Hall, or is it Oscar-winning Tears? I forget, but I know you guys have told me that she has a performance at Royal Albert Hall that I do need to check out, so make sure you subscribe to that, subscribe to the channel, because I am 100% checking that out. I need to hear this album live.
Come see, come hide it. Sick of drunk darling, come to my hotel, baby, don't fight it. Just wanna hang on your neck like a diamond. Look at that timing. I get it in a fine dining. I'ma take pop, I will end up buying it. 5-star telly, be a bad bitch riding. 5-star telly, be a bad bitch riding. Don't you, don't you, don't you know what you're missing?
Damn,
Touching,
sexy.
kissing, I like persistence. Don't you wanna roll in my roll?
The dog barking throws me off though.
Come see this feeling now. Come feel like you're dreaming now. Come be by my side,
yeah.
baby. I'll take you on a ride, baby. I'll show you I am different. You don't need a reason now. We've always been distant, always just existing. But let's exist together now.
So another voice I really like is Mahalia's.
In the 5-star high hotel.
I haven't listened to her in a while.
Don't you know what you're missing in the 5-star high hotel in Mauritius?
That was a fun track. It was dark and sexy. Next track. The song that got me introduced to RAYE. Worth It. I thought I had this saved. That's weird. Definitely saving this song. Is so damn good.
Trying to tell you how it felt.
If my body was a boat, could you steer that sailor? Make it feel like it's a 1960s Hollywood trailer. Classic like cars, classic like Elizabeth Taylor. Need you to romance me, I need a give and not a take. What I need is 'cause I could love you if I really wanted to. You could be my glass of wine. Sunset on the exhale, on exes. Baby, 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 would you make it alright? Or maybe that much better. If you wanted, you could make it all worth it, worth it, worth it, worth it. Ooh, when I see the sunrise and you make it that much better. So I hope you're gonna make it all worth it, worth it, worth it, worth it. Ooh, worth all of the time I'm about to give you, baby.
Oh, I love that guitar.
This is the night. Something about it's making me cry. My soul it did decide. Feel my body shiver in your moonlight. I need to let me have the time of my life. Check your credentials, self-residentials. Ooh, baby boy, you got so much potential. I could love you if I really wanted to. You could be my glass of wine. Sunset, I mean exhale, on exes. Baby, would you? Would you make it alright? Would you make it alright? Make it that much better. Make it that much wanted you can make it all worth it, worth it, worth it, worth it. Ooh, when I see the sunrise, you make it that much better. So I hope you're gonna make it all worth it, worth it, worth it. Ooh, worth all of the time I'm about to give you, baby. So I hope you're gonna make it all worth it, worth it, worth it, worth it. Ooh, give all of the time I should be working on me. So I hope you're gonna make it all worth it, worth it, worth it. Give me out of 6 Cartier rings, baby. Top floor on the penthouse, sipping on Chardonnay 2016, baby. Something like a dream, baby. Somehow I'm so captured.
Such a good song.
All of my plans, and I'm holding my breath as I hope you make it worth it. Would you make it alright? Or maybe that much better. I wanted you to
Oh.
make it all worth it, worth it, worth it.
That vocal.
When I see the sunrise, you make it that much better. So I hope you're gonna make it all worth it, worth it, worth it, worth it. Ooh, worth all of the time I'm about to give you, baby. So I hope you're gonna make it all worth it, worth it, worth it, worth it. Ooh, give all of the time I should be working on me. So I hope you're gonna make it all. This is the night. This is the night.
Oh.
My soul it did decide.
Every instrument is placed in the right spot. Her vocal is just, the cadence is perfect. The song is amazing. I love it. Yeah, this is what introduced me to her, and it's always gonna have a special place in my heart because it did. And her vocal, I just gotta say, is unreal. She's gotta be in like everyone's top 10 of vocalists, I'm saying. The accent, the character, the vibe. The vibe of that song just makes me feel like it's an old school track. Next song, Bust It Down. Produced by Mike Sabbath and Rachel Keane.
So I'm dancing on the kitchen floor. I caught a vibe too, and a song to whine to. I said I want my ways forevermore, until I find you, until I find you. I'm gon' buzz it down. I'm gon' buzz it. I'm gon' tick tock on it like a clock. I'm gon' touch it. Oh, I'm gon' back it up and break it down, and he's gon' love it. He's gon' love it. I'm gon' bust it down, bust it down.
There's only one meaning for Bust It Down that I know of. I mean, I guess there's a few different meanings if you think about it, but I mean, I'm getting your gist here, Ray. Hilarious. Also that it's on just a simple piano like that. So good.
I'm just trying to prioritize who I grind for, who I take my time for. I got my mind on my money, got my girls by my side until I find more.
Like it.
Something I'll ride for. I'm gon' bust it down. I'm gon' bust it. I'm gon' tick tock on it like a clock. I'm gon' touch it. Oh, I'm gon' back it up and bring it down, and he's gonna love it.
I'm sure you will.
I'm gon' bust it down. Bust it down, baby. I'm gon' bust it down. She gon' bust it down.
Come on. Taking us to church. It's about busting it down.
I'm gone.
She's awesome.
And then I'm gonna on the tick tock on it like a clock. I'm gonna touch it. Oh, I'm gonna bag it up and bring it down, and it's gonna love it.
Ray, come on. Her vocal's crazy. Control is insane. Oh my god, that is wild. It is such a fun song. Talking about busting it down while it was over like a church piano track is what it sounded like to me. Took us to church, talking about busting it down, backing up and grinding on it. Okay, she is the truth. Their vocal is insane. Her control is insane. Her tones are beautiful. How fucking awesome. Now, the final track on the album, Finale. It's over.
If you made it this far, I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart for listening. Thank you to my dear Max Sabbath for EPing this record with your entire soul. To Belly for engineering and all the emotional late nights. To my mum and my beautiful sisters, to Dad and Tia. I just couldn't have done this without you. I've waited 7 years for this moment. Finally, my 21st Century Blues is now ours forever.
This is making me emotional.
Till next time, lots of love. Ray.
That's making me emotional. Like, damn, she didn't have to do that. Are you kidding me? The final track on her debut album, she's over here thanking people. And something's wrong with me. I don't know. I guess I'm like, I just cherish good people. I cherish good, kind-hearted people more than anything. Holy shit. I did not expect that to get me. I mean, we just listened to an entire album of her, like, talking about how many people have done her bad, how many people have been like just pushing her to the side, pushing her talent to the side, ignoring her, ignoring the things that she cares about, and here she comes and giving the people that helped her out their props. Like, I just gotta stand up and clap for that and like cheer that on, because it really feels like we're in a shortage of like good people lately, at least like in art, in pop culture. It feels like we're missing people that are just like wholesome, are kind, are loving. There's so much negativity right now. Like, there's so much negativity right now, and negativity is just winning. It's winning everything, and like our algorithms determine how we see artists or what content gets pushed to us a lot of the time. So the algorithms are definitely more focused on negative stuff. So I don't know, that just really pulled on my heartstrings to hear someone just thank the people that helped put something so important to them together. So that won me over. She already won me over with the substance in her tracks, the way she carries herself from like the live performances I've already seen and whatever, the way people talk about her, like she already won me over, but that right there just put it over the top. That's amazing how the last 30 seconds of an album, although I was already like falling in love with the person from their music, from the lyrics that they're singing, but that right there was fantastic. I'm sorry, I'm rambling about it now, but I'm just like blown away that somebody could be so cool that is like such a superstar. That is inspiring to me. It's very inspiring. Like, you can choose to be a good person if you want to be. You can choose to do that. It just depends on what you want out of life. Do you have enough? I could keep going on. I can write a whole damn dissertation about good and bad people, but man, this album by Rachel Agatha Keene was fantastic. My 21st Century Blues, that was really damn good. I love that we got actual instruments on this album. I mean, you could hear horn sections, you could hear strings, you could hear guitars. Ray's voice also is an instrument itself. I mean, she could hit every single tone that you ask her to, it seems like. The accent, the character of her voice just makes it even better. It's like putting some seasoning on that pop music. So it's just really fucking good. it was worth the wait, y'all. Like, I've kept putting this off and off and off. I think I heard Worth It back in like April of 2024, so 9 months went by before I finally got to the album, but we're here and it was fantastic. It was so damn good. And I see why they want to put RAYE in the category Best New Artist for the Grammys, but she's not a new artist. She's been doing this for multiple years, I think like 7 or 8 years before she even got her album to like come out. They kept suppressing her and just only making her write music for people. And I mean, look what it's done though. It's probably sharpened her pen, it's made her a better artist, and then she puts this out and damn, her debut album being a banger like this, that's impressive. First impressions are everything, right? Like, some people might listen to someone's first album for the first time and not like it, and they'll probably never go back again, even if they turn into like a Beyonce, a Lady Gaga, or whatever. First impressions are so much, and I think she came out swinging. I think this is an album that will be listened to for a very long time. I mean, it broke records at the Brit Awards. I think, she's up for Best New Artist's Grammy. I think Breakthrough Artist makes a little more sense for her and for like Sabrina and Chapel. And I think there's another artist I'm drawing a blank on right now that's also up for that award. But hey, if she wins it, I'd be totally happy. She deserves everything coming her way. She's a true artist. Vocally, lyrically, sonically, I just see it like creatively, it's all there. So thank you guys so much for watching with me. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know, like, what are your thoughts on this album? What do you think about RAYE the artist? What are you most excited to see or hear from her in the future? Are you looking forward to her next album, music videos? Let me know in the comments. Leave me something to chew on and let's talk about something. So that's it for this one. I hope y'all had a fantastic time. If you enjoyed the reaction, please hit the like button and think about hitting the subscribe button and turn on that bell icon so you can get a notification every time I upload. But that's it for this one. Also, I just want to say Happy New Year and thank you so much to everyone that's been supporting out there. I love you with the bottom of my heart and I hope you all have a fantastic 2025. So with that being said, hope you have a fantastic day. Let's get this 2025 going. Take care.